Hi guys, it's Melissa from 70 Acres Studio. I'm actually at my farm, 70 acres, and I'm having a quiet evening painting at home, and I thought I would try and make a little, just a random act of kindness. I wanted to make a little project for my friend and neighbor here. She broke her shoulder, and keeping her in my heart. So I was watching Giselle Granier's video, March giveaway number 4, mixed media art ideas and for a random act of kindness gift, and it looked really nice. So I thought I would just play on this flat canvas here and see if I couldn't come up with something that was pretty for my friend. So we'll see what happens. I've already put some gesso on this flat canvas, and I'm just going to work with some of my beloved Dr. P.H. Martin's Bombay inks and iridescent inks, and some other bright paints, some metallics. Let's see what we've got here. We've got some folk art metallics, and yeah, they all seem to be folk art or deco arts. The stuff that you can, that you can get at Walmart and Michael's. And I have a bit of wallpaper here, and thought I would add that to it. I'm also going to be adding some really beautiful napkins that I got this week, or yeah, a couple days ago. And let's see what else we've got. I got this paper out of a flow book and thought that might look nice. I have some gears, but I don't know if I'm going to use those yet. I have lots of corrugated cardboard that I thought I would use. I have my Tattered Angels Glimmer Mists. I have Dilutions sprays, some Distress sprays, and I'm going to look for some beautiful glitzy trim that I got. Thought I might add some of that. I had art day with my adopted grandkids this weekend. Not this weekend. I keep thinking it's the weekend because I'm on vacation. Yesterday we left here and we went shopping. We went to Michael's, and then we went to Dollar Tree, and then Tuesday morning. So when we came back, we converted my dining room into an art room, and we were playing all afternoon. Let's see, you can see the glimmers. These are coffee filters. It's so pretty. So I thought I'd use that. I have a painted Tyvek envelope. I might try using some of that. These are my ATC cards. You've seen these before. And I don't think I'm going to be using them. I might be using them for inspiration. I have some embossing stuff. I've never embossed anything before. Oh, I finally got myself some punches. Here it is. And I got some of this Recollections embossing powder. So I can try that. And I got, where did they go? Keep losing things. I got 2 new stamp sets. I thought they were pretty. Maybe if I get really inspired, I'll try using these 2 bottle caps. They're from a local soda company here. For now, I think what I'll do is just do some drip backgrounds on this. And I'm splurging. I'm enjoying some Southern Tier pumpkin ale. This is Dr. Martin's iridescent colors. Trying to keep you in the frame here. Oh my, that's pretty. Oh, I could watch that all day. That's so pretty. It's very soothing and hypnotic watching that. Let's see what other colors I have. This is like, where's my gold? Saffron yellow. That's really pretty. Oh, this one's going to be a problem. Yeah, now it's working. Get my straw out. Handy dandy straw. I don't know if you can see the iridescence as it rolls. It's really, really beautiful. Oh, this is a pretty color. I say that about every bottle, don't I? Boy, oh boy, that stuff's nice. Maybe. Wow, 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 wow. I do like that. Hi guys, I thought I was recording, but I guess I wasn't. I finished with the background. I added some more colors and I stepped away to have some dinner. I came back, I made sure the background was dry, and I decided to change plans. My friend is very, very fond of mourning doves, and she actually rescued a mourning dove that was injured, and she took care of it for about 3 weeks. Took it to the vet, and the vet said she was doing a great job. The dove was ready to go back, so she let her loose, and to this day she says that dove comes back with his friends to visit with her. So I remembered that I had taken a picture of a mourning dove many years ago, and we dug around and we actually found the photograph that I had taken. She's so sweet. She's got the sweetest little blue eyes. And I decided that I would sit her on a fence post. So I had this wallpaper that I had brought, and I figured that I would make her a little three-dimensional fence post to sit on. And I would decorate the background with some texture and some more color and stamps and stencils and see how it goes. So that's where I was. I thought I was recording, and apparently I was not. The camera is plugged in, so I think we should be okay now. I'm going to actually pause and make sure this is recording this time, and I'll come right back. Alright, it looks like it was recording. I was just going across the piece with some gesso to push all the bright colors back because they were a little in your face. And I'm just going through with one of my all-time favorite stamps. It's a pot holder from Tuesday Morning. It's silicone, and it makes really, really awesome stamps. And my gesso is not quite dry, which is fine. It's softening this stamp. Let's move on to a different stamp. I'm just going to give this a quick dry. Make sure the ink's dry. Now I think I'm going to give it a little texture paste. And I don't have a spatula with me this trip. So I'll just use my trusty old credit card. That should work. Or maybe I can go get a butter knife. I do love that stencil so much. It really works well. All right. Put that aside to dry. And we don't want to waste this, so I think I'll put it on here. If you want. There we go. That came out good. Put those aside to dry. Okay, that's good. Clean off my stencil. Alrighty, I am going to go dry this stuff off and clean up my workspace a little bit, and I will come back. Okay, I think our molding paste is dry, and I am debating on whether or not I'd like to put a piece of this beautiful napkin along the side. I think it adds a little something something. So yeah, I think I'm going to stick it on there. If I don't like it, I can always cover it back up. The weather's been so beautiful down here at the farm this trip. It's been bright and sunny. It's supposed to get a little cool out tonight, but it's been a wonderful trip. I am so not looking forward to going back to New York. A little sparkle. I really love this brush for gluing. Where are you? There you are. It is a Finnabar and it's silicone. So I tried using a kitchen spatula and I couldn't find one that was flat and had this much flex in it. So I coughed up the $9 and bought this one. Okay, and I thought I would add a little of this luscious, luscious, luscious saffron yellow iridescent. That color is just, see the shimmer in there? Oh, it's so pretty. Thought I would just try and get some of it on the areas that I put the molding paste. And I'm just using a cheap bristle brush. Got a box of 32 of them, I think, from Harbor Freight. What are these brushes called, Sanjay? Huh? What were these brushes called? What brushes? These box of 32 we got from chip brushes. These are chip brushes. I know a lot of the stuff at the bottom here is going to be covered by the wood post, but what the heck? I know it's there. I think maybe I will add some bluish in the sky. Not sequin blue. Where was the other one? Misty blue. Where did the misty blue go? Here it is. There you go. Focus. I don't know if we need anything else on this right now. Hang on one second, guys. Okay, why does hubby always have questions after I hit record? Men. Anyway, I'm taking a look at this and I'm pretty happy with it. And there goes hubby again. Oh, I can't wait until I get my art studio. I can lock the door then. Yeah, I'm kind of happy with that. Maybe what I'll do is I will put, thinking of putting some dark PBO in the background here. Let me find it. Nope. Not it. Alright, I think I'm going to try putting some of this. PBO on the back. Oh, paint booger. Am I the only person that saves these? I do like them. I like the way these chip brushes work. They really scrub in nicely. I think they were like 30 cents a piece or something. Yeah, it darkens it up a little bit. And it's got a lot of shimmer to it. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay. Alright, give this a quick dry. Okay. I think I'm actually going to give this a bit of a whitewash. I think so. It's just too bright. Let's see. That looks a little more weathered. And maybe I'll just give this a little more. Lighten it up a little more. Give it more of a dried up end grain look. And get that out of there. Okay. Give these a quick dry. That kind of looks like a post. I think it works. Mark this so I can glue it on back. I don't mess it up. I had a piece of paper set aside for this. See how this works. Okay. Alrighty, there's our fence post. I think it looks kind of 3D. I hope, anyway. Yeah. think before I go too far, I'll try and give this a coat of matte medium to protect it. Okay. Stick surface. I need some gray. Here we go. No, not gray. I think the gray would work there. Not sure how well you can see this. I'm just adding a little detail to her. Let me zoom in a little. Just trying to see where the individual feathers are here. Give them a little dimension. They're so softly colored, it's hard to see all their details. This was a very, very gray, snowy day when I took this. This is back before we had chickens. We had to put our bird feeders away when we got chickens because about a year after we got the chickens, there was an outbreak of the bird flu that wiped out millions and millions and millions of chickens and turkeys, and they were very concerned about the migratory birds like the geese, and everybody was worried. They were all saying to, you know, biosecurity, keep your chickens away from any other birds and put away your bird feeders. And so that's what we did. I was very surprised that they were still having chicken shows in the area and chicken days at the local agway and bring your birds and socialize, and no, I didn't think that was a good idea. So hard to see. He doesn't look too bad. I think maybe I'll work on his eyes a little. He has a very pale blue eye color. Let's see. Yeah, that works. Okay. There he is. Come on, focus. Yeah. Here's his head. Okay. And all his little feathers and everything. And at this point I'm going to have to stop because the gel pens take a long time to dry. So I will come back when everything is dry and when I'm ready to add my fence post to the background and add my bird. So I will see you all later. Morning guys, I'm back. I finished doing a little prep work and overnight and wanted things to dry. I glued some cardboard onto our sweet little mourning dove so she would be nice and firm, and she would also raise up higher than wallpaper here. And I thought it would be nice if she were holding something. So I thought I'd make some Tyvek flowers. I learned this technique from Nina Ribena, and I will put an info card up there with a link to her video. I used some of my Bombay inks and some of the glimmer mists on here. And I've put some flower colors over here and some leaf colors over here. And I also painted the back because what I'm going to do next is I'm actually going to burn them a little bit with my heat gun and they will shrivel up and they'll make beautiful flowers. So I'm going to cut these out and just make some random circles. I did get myself a circle punch. There it is, but I think they're going to be the wrong size, so I might use them for the centers, but we'll see. I'll speed through this so you don't have to watch. I use a pair of scissors that actually works. Okay. Another beautiful day here on the farm. Bright and sunny, not a cloud in the sky. Right now it's 41 degrees outside. Once I get done with this piece and put it aside to dry, I've got to clean up. We've got our adopted family coming over for a big dinner tonight. Lots of fun. I'm making spaghetti pie, my son's favorite dish. I found the recipe, I think, in a Good Housekeeping magazine when he was a baby. And that's always been his favorite. Okay, put those aside. Don't throw these scraps away because you can use them on other projects. I just put a little bit of color on the back side because I didn't want the stark white popping out. Let's see. These do not have to be perfect circles. Kind of looks more realistic if they're not perfect. one. See, it has color on both sides. Get rid of that sharp point. And make them different sizes, and then you stack them. Sorry if I keep going out of frame. There's that. I don't know if the hole puncher would work on Tyvek. Let's see now, if you flip them and you get different colors. Seems like I keep going for the same size though. Yeah, I do. Again with the same size. Alright, let's see what happens with that. Cut out some leaf shapes. Alright, I think that's pretty good. These things will blow all over the place, so try and get the ones you're not working on out of firing range. Let's see what we got here. Here's a pretty one. That should work for now. Those over here. Alright. Let's see, I'll try and zoom in so you can see better. There we go. I tried this with a Tyvek envelope the other day, and the flowers shrunk up so much and became so hard that I couldn't use them. This is a cheap painter's Tyvek suit from Amazon, and it seems to work much better. looks rather good. Just enough to give it a little curl, make it look like petals. Okay, let's do the next one. My apologies, I'm left-handed, so I'm getting all twisted about here trying to keep you in the frame. There you go. That's just a couple of seconds. You get a cute little flower. There you go, there's a little one. Come on, focus. There we go. Okay, let's try and do these leaves without having them blow all over Ashe County. They don't need a lot. Just enough to get them curled up a little bit. Uh-oh, we had an escapee. Okay, let me go get it. Let's try that again. I'll try doing a smaller group at a time. It's hot. That's enough for those. They actually kind of fused together. Oh, no they didn't. They're just sitting on top of each other. You just want enough to give it a little bit of a curl. And it makes them a little bit stiffer. Let's see if that's in frame. There we go. There we go. I think they came out good. Come on, there you go. Alrighty. And I have this one little last one here, so maybe I'll make it. Okay. And I wonder, as I'm taking this from Shannon, what would happen if I took some of these little curly cues? Would we get little tendrils out of them? Let's find out. Get little curly cues. You're not in frame. these out of wind. See what happens. Yeah, they may kind of look like little flowers that are past their prime. Let's try some more. It's not the frame, dum-dum. Let's try it up there. I think they work. They're cute. Let's do this one last little flower here. Here we go. Alright. Now I have to go find some wire and make our little flowers, and I will be back. Okay, I couldn't find any wire, but I do have some pearl cotton. And I thought what I would do is make some stems out of it, paint it with some inks, and then cut it to length and put some glue around it or on it, and then give it a twist and see if we can't make some stems that way. Let's see, I have 4 flowers and I don't need a lot of space. That should be more than enough yarn for each stem, and some extra. I'll just do up a bunch. Alright, that should be enough. Cut it off and get the rest of it out of the way. Okay. Let's see if I can get you all the way in frame. See, do we have any more grains? Yes. I've done this whole project with these Dr. P.H. Martins. These are so much fun. and you really don't use a lot. But I'd be oh so happy if I found out that Doc Martin sold it in gallon containers. That would surely be awesome. Okay, mix it up. There we go. Alright, I'm not going to bore you with this. I'm actually going to add some glue to these. Actually, I'm going to dry them first, then add some glue. And once they're dried, I will come back and show you what I've got. So I know this is boring, but in case it works out well and somebody asks how I did it, I figured I would just show you. I colored this with some Bombay inks, as you can see from here. In fact, that pattern is so cool, I might use it for something. And then after I dried the ink, I wrapped them around straws and dabbed some glue on them. They don't need to be rock hard, they just need to be able to hold a little bit of shape. Alright. These get hot. Warning. It's not dry, but I'm going to take the clips off. Let's see if it's dry. Okay. That seems pretty stiff. See if I can't slide them off the straw. See, now they're nice and curly. There's actually two here. And I wanted to wrap some barbed wire around the wood post, so I think maybe what I'll do is make some out of this and do that. So when I'm ready to assemble things, I will come back. Alright, I am back, and my stems came out really good. And now I'm going to figure out how to connect the stems to the flowers. And I think what I'm going to do is, alrighty. Got these in Walmart in the office supply aisle. There's 200 of them, and I think I only paid a couple of bucks for them. They're real pretty too. Shiny little grass. Alrighty. Good old pokey tool. Okay. And I'm just putting these on the back like that, and I pinched it down so it's stuck in there. That's one flower. I have to put a little dab of glue on there. have some leaves I can put on it too. See if I can't do a little sandwich here. The hot glue gun would come in awful handy right about now. Okay. Fiddly little bits. Alright, we'll put that aside to dry. Make another one. Let's see if I can zoom in to show you what I'm doing. Just have to remember where the frame is. Be careful using Mr. Pokey. Go. Go. Okay, that one's done. Let's see if I can't glue some leaves on that. Okay, leave that to dry. Oh, come on. There we go. I think I'll try and glue a gem on there if I can find some. You can also use the tabs back here to make the flower stand up a little more. Look at that, I made just the right amount of leaves. Yeah, okay. Okay, and this is the last one. Last step. There we go. And then we put the last pair of leaves on. Set them aside to dry. Okay, while they're drying, I think I'm going to be brave and I'm going to glue down our post. Put Mr. Dove out of the way. Mr. Pokey Tool out of the way. Alright, let me finish gluing this down and I will come back. I just was looking for something to help me hold this down while I was gluing it down. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that has thought of this, but take one of your small tubes of paint and you can use it as a brayer or a rolling pin just to help it stick. So when I'm done with that, I will come back. Okay, I have glued down the fence post and it came out really well. And I just wanted to show you the composition that I'm going for when everything else is glued down. I decided that rather than having the dove sitting on all of the stems, she would just be sitting on the fence post. And these kind of remind me of morning glories a little bit, so I figured, okay, I'll have the morning glories climbing up the fence post. And she'll be stealing one to give to Linda. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to glue everything down and I will come back and show you the results. Alright, I am back. I have everything glued down. It was real finicky and I ended up using some score tape, some of this double-sided tape, because the glue was just not holding. In fact, it's still sticking up a little bit here on the bird's behind. So I might try and worm another piece of tape under there. But here she is. Put a little bling on the flowers. I'm real happy with the way she turned out. My husband wants to know how I know it was a she. Because she has a sweet face. She doesn't have the evil male face. She's got such a sweet little face. Let's get a close up on some of the flowers. Okay. I'm just going to go around the edges with some of my favorite PBO metallics. And give it a nice border. Are you in shot? Not really. There we go. That should be better. Really missing a mad dash to get it finished so I can clean up. We've got company coming momentarily for dinner. That, I think, just about does it. Let's see if I can't scrape a little bit more up. Alrighty. Get some of this over here. Not letting any of that go to waste. Alrighty. And now it comes down to signing it. What do you all do to sign your pieces? I haven't made anything on a canvas before. I made one piece for my son for Christmas and I signed it, but that's one thing I haven't locked down is a signature. I guess I will just use a pen. Let me go ahead and dry this gold paint. Just remember, this thing needs to have a bit of spattering on it. I think what I'll do is try and cover up the bird as much as I can. Just cover that. And I think I'll use some blue, some white and some black. Okay. Just give it a little more glimmer. Okay, I see where I screwed up. Let me quickly give this a dry. Yeah. That takes care of the black. Okay, and do I need anything else on here? Let's take a look. Oh, I got schmutz on her. Oh well. I don't know, I'm kind of happy with her. Try and get her into the camera range. I think it's ready for a signature. so afraid I'm going to mess it up. Here goes nothing. Okay. Not the end of the world. Okay. Well, guys, let me zoom out so you can see her. There she is. I'll include some photos at the end. And I hope she likes it. On that note, I gotta clean up and I gotta finish making dinner. Company should be here soon. This video will be uploaded once I get back to the land of fat bandwidth, and I'll be back with another video soon. So long now. It's Melissa from 70 Acre Studio. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'd be grateful if you'd please give me a thumbs up and a kind comment down below. Please share my channel with your friends and on your social media, and please subscribe. When you subscribe, please click the alarm bell so you'll be notified when I post a new video. Thanks for helping grow my channel. So long now!